Hey guys, Matt Bentley, MMAFutures.com. Tomorrow night it goes down here in North Platte, MCF 17. I'm here with co-main event, Dustin Jacoby, Dustin 10-5, heading into the co-main event tomorrow here in North Platte. When was the last time you fought, man?
The last fight I had was 2017 August, but the last MMA fight I've had was 4 years ago.
Okay, so was it kickboxing? I think you fought in Glory, maybe?
Yeah, I've had 20 fights in Glory, fought for a world title a couple times, and just making my transition back to MMA.
Okay, and was there a reason? You know, obviously you found a lot of success in Glory. You know, there's not a lot of guys can say they had 20 fights under that banner and fought for the championship. You know, was there a reason you decided to get back into MMA?
Just a couple unfortunate arm breaks, man. I broke my arm in 16 and then again in 17, and took about 8 months off last year, and then got back into training and decided to go back into MMA and go up a weight class to 205, a little closer to my natural weight, and win a couple fights and go make some real money.
Yeah, man. I mean, that's obviously the goal. Were the arm breaks, were they off blocking kicks?
Yeah, both. Well, the first one, yeah, it shattered in 5 spots blocking a kick, and the second one was the kick actually hit me high and it broke at the bottom of the plate that I had installed. So unfortunate break, but it's all healed up now and ready to go.
Well, good, man. So injury-free. Obviously, you've stayed real active, okay? You said that for about 5 years now you've been training with the guys Mark Montoya and the crew over at Factory X. You guys have obviously been making a lot of noise lately. You know, you got Ian Heinich coming out. He was getting ready to make his UFC debut. Unfortunately, that fell through. Yeah, and then Anthony fighting for the world title. I mean, you guys have a killer squad out there. Now coming back into the MMA scene now and having the notoriety that you've had in kickboxing, I mean, do you think that do you foresee like a long road to get to one of the big shows here soon?
Not at all, man. I'm pretty sure I go knock this guy out real quick, and I'm in that PFL tournament this year. And if that doesn't work out, I mean, I could be signed with the UFC in a couple fights. So I'm excited to get back to competition, man. I'm at the highest level, and I'm not real too happy about fighting on a smaller show like this, but it's been some time since I fought, so I have to get in there and to handle my business and move on.
One thing I will say about, because like you know, I fought on big shows, I fought on television, I fought over in Europe, and then I fought in bowling alleys, man. You know, like one thing I'll say about this show, this Fight Town, as far as a small regional show, is completely different than any other Fight Town that I've been around. The crowd knows their stuff. That place is going to be packed wall to wall. They'll have 3,000 people in there. It's a pretty cool experience to be under those lights in the small town atmosphere, you know?
Yeah, man, I agree, dude. I haven't fought on a show like this in 6 years, so I'm excited. I have chills right now just thinking of it. You know, I came up on these shows, man, and it's always the fans are rowdy, and it seems there's not a lot of hoopla. You know, you go in and handle business, and I'm excited, man. I can't wait.
Well, man, yeah, it's exciting to see you back in the cage. You know, I remember you fighting on the come up. I was helping Coach Anthony Smith back, you know, for 3-4 years back right before he came out to you guys. And so yeah, I remember you being on the circuit. And
I fought a local guy, Ryan Braun. I think he's maybe not from here, but we were in a lot of smaller shows in Nebraska coming up with, you know, my team back then. So I'm familiar with them, man. I'm excited.
Well, good, man. Well, why don't you tell us a little bit, you know, obviously Factory X, like I said, has been making some noise. I think that you guys went from like a Muay Thai gym that does some jiu-jitsu to a full-blown, like, hey, we can do it all. It doesn't matter where it goes. We got great wrestlers here. We've got great jiu-jitsu practitioners here. And we've got evil genius in the laboratory, Mark Montoya, when it comes to Muay Thai. Why don't you tell us a little bit about what it's like training that atmosphere and with the team that you have there?
Yeah, it's awesome, man. The growth has been incredible. When I first got there, we still had a bunch of good guys to train with then, but a much smaller space. And then a couple years went by, and we got to 5,000 square foot all mat space. A bunch of big guys coming in, and now we knocked down the gym. We have like 20,000 square foot, expanding the gym. Guys coming from all over the place, and it's always been a well-rounded MMA gym. Mark's just comes from a Muay Thai background. But, dude, we have a ton of good wrestlers, strikers, jiu-jitsu guys. I mean, dude, we just got a who's who list of from 125 to heavyweight. We've got a ton of talent and young upcoming guys, a bunch of veteran guys like myself, and, you know, all led by Mark, who's one of the best people I've ever met in my life, and a great mentor and a great coach.
Okay, man. Then real quick, obviously you cut weight. Obviously not as much as you used to, man. Yeah, right. Yeah. So I want to get you back to grubbing. But so when this is all said and done, you get a couple weeks off. You get to go back to eating normal. I'm a huge pizza fanatic. Okay. This week they had National Pizza Day. Okay. You got one pizza joint, one slice of pizza you can get after this fight. What are you grubbing on?
Probably Giordano's, and so I'm a meat lovers guy. So a bunch of meat, man, a bunch of cheese, and I love pizza. I always say I'm a Ninja Turtle, martial arts and pizza, man.
All right, man. Hey, this is Dustin Jacoby. He's the co-main event tomorrow night for MCF 17. You can catch it live on MMAFutures.com.